culture, beliefs, norms, traditions, the aspect of customary law. Customary law is a source of law of Zambia. Being the source of law, it is rather based on tradition and practices that have been practiced by an ethnic group of people over a long period of time, and it gains the force of law. Customary law is defined or saturated as laws which is based on the tradition, customs, or norms of a local community. This may be often in association with civil, common, and religious legal system. Customary law originated from traditional values held by the Zambian ethnic groups. It mainly exists in oral traditions. This position with regard to customary law is less clear. However, the position is that customary rules of international laws are deemed or regarded to be part of the laws of land and applicable by English courts, provided that they do not conflict with statutory law. Statutory law is the body of all laws that have been passed through government registration to receive the status of law. According to the Constitution of Zambia, Act Cap 1 of 3, customary law being the source of law, the court often allude to it in cases regarding or involving family, land, inheritance dispute, and it is administered in the local courts. On the other hand, customary law is vital to an individual's personal life as well as a nation at large in the following ways. Firstly, it enables you as an individual to respect your ancestors as it shows gratitude. It shows that you acknowledge the wisdom and guidance being passed by. For example, long ago, children were gathered together where they would ask questions while telling them stories, like in the following scenario. Secondly, customary law helps you to have a source of identification. Knowing your tribe background, culture, it symbolizes how we interpret and react to various situations in part of the world or among groups with different culture and norms. For example, in Zambia, we have 72 tribes, which is Bemba, Namwanga, Mambwe, Tonga, Luvale, just to name a few. Thirdly, it helps in the distribution of land and succession of land. There are two ways in which a person can own land. Firstly, through a stateless, where a person holds title deeds. Secondly, through customary taja, where a chief or chieftainess grants a person the right to occupy a piece of land. No title deed are needed, but there is an exception, like in the following scenario. Lastly, it helps you to understand heritage and history. It is a timeless treasure that connects you to the roots, shapes, and history. It covers the tangible and intangible elements of culture, identity, including historical, building, ornament, tradition, language, and music. Its preservation is vital for maintaining culture, diversity, fostering a sense of belonging and passing down knowledge to future generations. For example, like the National Lusaka Museum, which is being illustrated in the following video. Apart from its importance, customary law has its uniqueness or why it stands out as one of a kind. Number 1, it's regularly, yet not every time, unwritten. So this means that it can easily change. It is not rigid like statutory law. Number 2, its foundation is on well-established or long-standing tradition, customs, and rules that community accept as binding. So this means that for something to be considered as aspect of customary law, first it has to be in existence for a long period of time. The last one, customary law is accepted as obligatory rules of conduct by a community.